Hello again, it's so good to see you. I hope that you're doing well. I've been trying to film this a couple of times and I just can't get my camera to cooperate with me. So welcome to my January Standouts, Tips, and Shoutouts. I've got 6 things that I want to share with you if you want to shop your stash or if you're in the market for some new products. These are definitely worth checking out. So item number 1, most favorite of all, even though it's kind of being a little bit of a brat right now, it is my new camera. If you're wondering what I'm filming on, it is the Sony Alpha 5100. My husband and I wanted to splurge because I'm right there with you. I was tired of the walls shaking behind me because no matter what setting I had my little camera on before, I couldn't get it to, not autofocus and shake, and it was a hot mess. So we went on and made the splurge. It's not a DSLR camera. It's definitely in the affordable range. You can go to Best Buy and buy a refurbished one. So definitely, if you're in the market, if you have an aficionado in your family who's into photography, it's got some technical gizmos that they'll enjoy. I know I, for one, am not an avid photographer. I just want something that I know I can point, click, and shoot and film videos, but my husband, on the other hand, is. So this gives him some of the perks he wants, but it's very user-friendly for me. So Sony Alpha 5100, go check it out. It's definitely worth it. Now on to more of the beauty standouts, tips, and shoutouts. The first thing, I really enjoyed the month of January. I wanted to step out of my comfort zone and try unisex deodorants. I've been hearing a lot of hype on them on YouTube. In particular, the Old Spice Scent in Wolfthorn. This is definitely not a heavy masculine scent. It smells like citrus, and there's another note in there that I can't quite place. I don't know if it's thyme or sage or what. Go to your local drugstore and smell this and see if you can point it out and let me know, because I can't place it. But regardless of that, this deodorant is absolutely wonderful. It has helped change up my game, get me out of those brands, because we typically are limited to a couple of brands that smell, they're nice, they're pleasant, but it's nice to change up the game and not have to spend a fortune doing it for high-end deodorant. So definitely go check out Wolfthorn if you're in the market for a new deodorant. I know I kind of freaked my husband out for a little bit because he was like, why are you wearing men's deodorant? But it really is very light, very fresh. It doesn't compete with perfume or body spray if you want to layer your scents. The other unisex scent that I purchased for later on is in the fragrance Amber, which, if you're wanting a scent comparison, it smells very similar to the Caress Body Wash and Passionate Spell. It's kind of like a heavier, muskier, sexier scent, but it's not floral, but it's not overly masculine. So Amber and Wolfthorn are definitely worth looking into if you want to shake up your deodorant for a while. So it's not an antiperspirant, but you don't have to worry about sweating during the day. You're not going to smell weird as you perspire a little bit. So, and it definitely holds up in hotter weather and sweating, exercise, and all that. So very pleased with the performance of that deodorant. It's definitely something I will continue to repurchase and rotate through when I want to change up my deodorant. So the next thing, skincare wise, I've really been going through my collection. I've started getting back into toners because my husband bought me a Czech toner when he was in Prague this past summer. So one of the things that I really like that I wanted to mention to you are actually cotton rounds. I know these can be kind of boring. Not a lot of people talk about them, but the brand I would highly recommend, I got at Walgreens, and it is the Studio 35 Premium Facial Cleansing Pads. The packaging is black, white, and pink. The reason I love these as much as I do is because look at how large these are. I can literally use one pad for my entire face. You can use it with your micellar waters, your toners, your makeup removers, if you have a bunch of those to get through in Project Pan. But it's great because one side of this cotton round is really rough. The other side is smooth like a traditional cotton round. So it's really nice to go around and get the grime out of your skin. So, or if you want to use them for nail polish remover, the exfoliating side grips really, really well, takes that nail polish right off. So I'm just about through this package. I'm gonna have to go buy some more, so you can find this at Walgreens. I have not seen them at CVS or Target or other places, so definitely these in particular you will find at Walgreens. So good stuff. I mean, not too often you talk about cotton rounds, but I mean, when they're good, and they're like inexpensive, and you find yourself using them all the time, so why not? So the next thing I'm going to show you pretty much would be a favorite for February, but I wanted to go on and show this to you because it is limited edition packaging, whatnot. You know, if you want to pick one up for yourself, now would be the time to do it. But it is my recent Z palette purchase find. Can we just comment on how cute the packaging of this is? It reminded me of MAC lipsticks. If you log on to the Z palette website, these retail for about $22. So by the time you pay tax, the shipping and handling, it runs about $27. I think that's at least what I paid for it. But isn't this the cutest? Like if you wanted to depot your MAC shadows, these lipstick tubes look like MAC. These over here kind of look like the Clinique lipsticks. I mean, just too adorable. So I wanted to count it as a favorite because I have gone on and kind of positioned my Stila in the Light palette that I've been panning this year, and I'm also including other shades that I'm panning along with it, so that way I have a one-stop shop when I show you. I don't have to open up, you know, 3 different things, and also too, it makes it very easy for me to travel. So I wanted to share this with you because I don't know how limited edition this packaging is. Maybe it's permanent, I don't know, but it is released for the Valentine's, you know, kind of period. So if you want to go pick one of these up, check out the Z palette website and type in lipstick palette. This is too stinking cute to pass up. I mean, seriously. So in this one, I've got my Stila in the Light palette. I also fit my Stila in the No. I've got some Urban Decay shadows over here, other Urban Decay. I don't want to show you my palette because in a couple of days we have a Pan That Palette update for the month of January. So excited for that, but definitely super cute. I mean, at first I wasn't gonna like buy another Z palette, but you know, some of the older palettes that I have needed to be replaced on, and I thought, why not? Couldn't pass up on the packaging. So the last 2 things I wore constantly in the month of January. I'm really sick of a matte lip, I'll be very honest with you. I wanted something creamier. I mean, today I'm wearing Bite Beauty's Aubergine because I've got this maroon color top on. Wanted to, you know, have a bolder lip, but all through January, I found myself reaching for a creamy nude lipstick. I wanted a nude lip, I wanted dimension to it, and so the liner that I found myself reaching for all the time is MAC's Whirl. Now, this lip liner is kind of a mauve brown. I mean, it trends a little bit darker, but I really wanted to achieve kind of an ombre effect. I wanted lots of dimension, lots of shine, and so I shopped my stash and I pulled out this Maybelline lipstick in the shade Warm Me Up. These pair beautifully together. I know that Warm Me Up is going to look quite a bit lighter than Whirl on your screen right now, but when you go around the edges of your lips with Whirl and fill in just the corners, like on your top and bottom lip, and then go over it with Warm Me Up, it's fantastic. And then you get that creamy finish. It's enough of the dry matte lips we've all been wearing lately, and it was just such a treat to have something comfortable, easy to wear, drugstore find. So definitely worth, you know, looking into. Pull it out of your stash, and it's giving me more ways to use MAC Whirl, to be honest with you. The other lipstick I wanted to pair it with if I wanted a matte nude lip, because I've really been kind of digging the lighter lips with this smoky eye. This is focusing on Night Sky from Steel and Light palette. If you're wondering as I pan the palette, the other shade that I reached for fairly consistently, not as much as Warm Me Up, but it is the Maybelline Matte Lipstick in Daringly Nude. I heard through the grapevine here on YouTube that this is a close dupe to MAC's Velvet Teddy, so I thought, why not? I have this shade in my collection. Velvet Teddy was one of the ones that I was looking at, to back to MAC possibly. This one is a lot browner than I thought it was going to be. Like, it's more brown than Warm Me Up, but doing the same effect with MAC Whirl, going around the edges of your lips and then filling in the corners, it pairs really well. So that is a nude combo that I really, really love. I've been reaching for consistently, And it's just making me excited to continue painting my palette because I feel like I'm changing up my lip game a little bit. So that's about it. Thank you so much for sitting down to take the time to watch this. I hope that you're having fun shopping your stash, that you're having fun project panning and wearing your makeup. So keep on the lookout. I've got lots coming your way. A seasonal vanity tour. Actually, it's more of like a straight up vanity tour because I've changed up the way things are kind of stored. I've got a lot more on display, so I use it. And then palette collections. I've got to pan that palette update and some more looks like series. So lots coming your way. So that's it for now. I will be seeing you very, very soon. Catch you later.